So we're getting everything laid out here for our VersaFlame. So you'll see there's a string line here. This is parallel off of the house. So that way when we're laying our pavers this way, we'll be nice and parallel on top of that VersaFlame unit, and the pavers are gonna look nice and we're not cutting funky angles. So we wanna make sure we pull that string line. We got a straight area to go off of here. We then go our 29 and 29, because that's roughly what the VersaFlame is. We made our marks and painted this unit out. So for the VersaFlame, we do need ventilation as well as drainage for the unit. So you're gonna see we laid out a couple fittings. Our pipe comes in here. We need to make that pipe come into the center of the VersaFlame. So we're gonna use a couple 22s to do so. And that pipe is out to daylight. So we're getting that ventilation and that drainage all set. One of the key components to installing the VersaFlame is figuring out your heights for excavation. So we're gonna take the height of the unit, which is 15 1/4, plus the couple inches of base that we recommend for underneath the unit. So in this application here, we're setting screed rails to screed the bottom for the VersaFlame. That's going to get us a perfectly level setting area for that VersaFlame. You could take the stone, level it up and set it in. But again, this is just an easy way. We'll set the laser on each of these pipes, get the height perfect, screed that number 8 stone off in this application, and again, perfectly level. Alrighty, so we've placed the VersaFlame in. Step number 1 is going to be just to double check. Make sure our height is exactly where it needs to be. So we're all set there. We're good to go. The next thing we're going to do is tie in our pipe to the VersaFlame. It's a 4-inch pipe. That's going to allow for water to drain. So we need positive flow on that pipe out to drain out to the environment. Daylighted preferred. Then it'll also allow the cold air to come in and feed that fire. And then we're going to backfill around the VersaFlame, and they are fabric down pavers, and our pavers will be nice and flush with the top of this. Should make it go away.
A few moments later.
So we have our brand new VersaFlame installed. It's in the ground and ready to go. All we have to do now is cut the pavers around this VersaFlame, and we'll get this thing looking awesome. All right, so we're marking around the VersaFlame. We're going to be using the angle scribes. So a little trick when using the angle scribes, we have the angle scribes. This is how they're going to come, and typically you're going up against a surface using this angle scribes. In this application, we're going with something actually the same height or a little bit lower than the paver. So we're going to take this off, we're going to flip it around, put it back on, and that's going to give us now a hitting point when we're making these marks. So again, we're going to make this parallel with our pavers. We're going to adjust this over. We're going to leave just 1/8 of an inch gap. We're going to tighten this up, go over to our paver again. And this is going to be on that edge, right there. And then we're going to make this mark. Okay, so now we have the 2 marks. We have a mark here and the mark going across here. If you have to extend a mark, obviously you can just adjust this out, get this back to that point, follow the existing line that we had there, and extend that mark out. And I always put an X on the one I do not want, so when I go over to cut it, I don't take out the wrong piece. So we want this off of here. This is going to be our good piece. We'll get this cut, get installed.
You can sign up for our tip of the week here.
You can watch more of our videos here.
You can subscribe to our YouTube channel here.
And make sure you shop our products at pavetool.com.
If you're located in Canada, you can shop at pavetool.ca.
Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Looking forward to seeing you next Friday.